Hi.
Hi.
I'm Farah.
I'm Andrew, and we both have colds.
And this is our dog, Murray.
This is Murray.
Murray is the most depressed dog on the planet.
Because we have a baby now.
And he's neglected.
Sorry, bud. Hello, thank you for tuning into episode 2. We are so grateful and excited at the positive response we got from episode 1.
Yes.
So we're going to keep on making them for a little while until we run out of stuff. Or until toy companies start sending us stuff.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Which is totally cool.
It's great.
Yeah. Today we're gonna change gears a little bit from toys, and we're gonna talk about some books. We are going to start with a classic for our book series, The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter, with illustrations by Florence Graham. So,
Excuse me.
we're sick. Asher got us sick. Let's talk about The Tale of Peter Rabbit.
Book
A
report of Peter
book
Rabbit.
report on Peter Rabbit. This book is A, dumb, and B, terrifying. We don't have time to read the whole thing, so here's some highlights. There's a mom who has 4 kids, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter, who really got lucky in the name game, because Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
Except that now that's those names are
Yeah,
kind of
it's
hip.
true. Like their name might as well be like
They
Xandar.
live in Brooklyn.
They super live in Brooklyn.
One morning, old Mrs. Rabbit said, "I'm going to the bakery to buy brown bread and currant buns. You may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there. He was put in a pie by Mrs. McGregor."
Page 2, there's a murder.
It's pretty grim.
It's pretty grim. Hey kids, listen, go out, have a great day, do anything you want. Just don't go to the home of your father's killer. If you could avoid that, that'd be great. Don't forget that the McGregors killed your father
Put him
and
into a pie.
ate him.
Yeah, in a pie.
Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, because they're good rabbits, they go off, they're looking for blackberries or whatever. Peter, who was very naughty and is still somehow the hero of our story, goes straight to Mr. McGregor's house, breaks in. So first he goes about eating just everything. Radishes, beans, lettuce. He's looking for parsley, and who does he find? Mr. McGregor, who looks like a pretty nice guy, actually.
I don't think so. I think he actually does look kind of creepy.
Because he has a beard?
Yeah.
He runs after Peter, shouting, "Stop,
Do you
thief!"
know why he went in? Just because he felt like it?
Because
Peter?
he's very naughty.
But it wasn't to
No, it's
show
just because
his mother.
just because he's naughty.
All right.
Peter runs. Peter,
Poor
this
Peter.
is one of my favorite parts. So Peter gets caught in like a gooseberry net
Show the
by the
pictures.
buttons on his stupid jacket and decides to take a nap.
See, now this is where reading comes into play.
I just look at the pictures.
Unfortunately, Peter ran into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large brass buttons on his jacket. Why he's wearing a jacket, I don't know. Peter gave himself up for lost. He's sad, but his sobs were overheard by some friendly sparrows who flew to him in great excitement and begged him to try to free himself.
Yeah, that's how quickly Peter gave up on his whole life. That it took some birds to come along and say, just try to get out. Here comes Mr. McGregor with a sieve, which he intends to pop on top of Peter. He wriggles out of his jacket, leaving it behind him, which must have been a big sacrifice because the only thing that distinguishes him from Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. Peter gets out because he decides, I'd rather leave my jacket behind than be killed and turned into pie like my father. Hides in a watering can. Does not work out.
Show some pictures here to the people.
Hides in a watering can. And then Peter sneezed.
Kerchoo!
Because he was in a watering can. You know how you sneeze when you're in a watering can. Jumps out the window. McGregor gives chase. Peter gets out. Great. Now let's go to the end, which is the weirdest part of the whole book. I'm sorry to say that Peter did not feel very well that evening. His mother put him to bed and gave him a dose of chamomile tea. His siblings over here are having a nice meal. Peter's sick in bed. 1 tablespoon to be taken at bedtime, says Mom. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk and blackberries for supper. The end.
So what's the moral of the story, do you think?
Exactly, there isn't one.
So I think the moral of the story is, listen to mom, do as you're told, and you won't feel so bad at the end of the day.
I think that's a great moral. I think that it could probably be imparted without the specter of your murdered father looming over poor Peter. I think it's a scary book. I don't like it. I give it 0 out of 20.
I'll give it a 12.
So there you have it. Book reviews now. We do book reviews too. What do you have to say about that?
We can read.
We've got a lot more toys and a lot more books. And we're not too far off from when Asher's going to start getting interested in television programs. And then we'll have, I'm sure.
Then we're going to have a debate about screen time. So,
Thanks for coming back.
if you are seeing us for the first time
Welcome here.
and you learn subscribe is
There.
below.
Also, Farrah put on makeup for this one.
Andrew hasn't trimmed his nose hairs in about a month and a half.
Oh, way longer. This is Murray. This is Farrah.
Hi.
I'm Andrew. Goodbye.